Happy Monday. Welcome to Morning Matrix. My name is Michelle Lane. If we don't yet know each other, welcome. Today, I wanted to dive in. I was excited. I was listening to my mentor talking this morning and really being in that appreciation for, I don't know, like yesterday was really a day of gratitude for me. So, really being in that appreciation of how far I've come and then how much as humans we always have to learn more about ourselves. We're never done. We never take that course and then we tap out and say, "Oh, perfect. I don't need anything else anymore." Not that we need to invest in a bunch of courses, but there's always a curiosity, whether it's through mentorship, whether it's through learning, whether it's through observing of our own self, our own patterns, where our curiosity takes us really invites us into that leap of faith, that leap of trusting the curiosity, which in turn ends up trusting self, right? So, really distinguishing the trust, and when we're denying ourselves that love or that trust. And looking at the energy today, there's such a foundation of trust being invited for all of us to lean into. And what does that mean for you, right? What does trusting yourself mean to you? Do you trust yourself to make decisions? Are there decisions you're facing right now that are inviting you into perhaps a higher perspective, into something higher, into a leap of trusting in the unknown as much as the things that you know? So I really want to talk about that because in business and actually awakening to this, I'll say whole new world, right? Um, the minute that I took that leap and I wrote my first book, there was so much I discovered about myself, not only in the process of the writing, but in the becoming visible. And through the events that happened in my life, it was this moment that I didn't want people to know we had gone through struggle. I didn't want people to know that we had failed in certain aspects of our business and that things were being rearranged, because it didn't feel like failure. It just felt like a cycle ending and a new one beginning. And I think it's really important for us to feel into those places in life where we try to hold on so tight, but chaos continues to ensue, versus really trusting that when we can allow ourselves to just not have the answers for a minute and stop fighting or swimming upstream, that matter rearranges itself and things begin to just unfold with such higher awareness than any other time that we've been willing to take a look. We've been so caught up in the mind, so caught up in the stress, so caught up in everyday mundane patterning that we're not able to see the whole picture all the way around. And I don't know that we always see every aspect of that picture, but we are always invited into trusting into that higher energy that we feel, whether that's God, source, universe, goddess. It's God for me, that higher something that we have in our experience. We may not have a cultivated relationship with it, or we may have a specified relationship with that. But there's a knowing that there's more than just us in this, when people say meat suit, but in this body, in this experience. And so today is really inviting us to build that spiritual essence, to really discern between when you're running off mind patterns and only focusing on what you think you know or what you think the mind is telling you, versus trusting in that inner essence and filling yourself with that essence of peace, of love, of ease, and allowing that to guide you into next steps. It doesn't always tell you the whole picture. It doesn't tell you the whole vision, but it gives you a sense of, I really feel like I would love it if I had this experience here. I follow the experience, the essence of me, leaning me towards what I say that I want. We actually get to be active participants in our communication, in our foundation, in our security, and our stability. And we can welcome in that higher transformation, that higher perspective as a foundation of our growth, as a foundation of who we are while the world is in chaos, who we are while we're developing and growing, who we are while we're recognizing patterns of where we haven't trusted, we haven't felt connected within us. And it's always an opportunity to cultivate more of a feeling state, an experience, how you feel in what you're wanting once you have it. That experiential state of trusting yourself, to lead yourself, to say yes to experiences, to guide you through, to have your own back without looking for someone else or something else to be the save all of your experience. And I know I have done that so many times. That next coach, that next thing, when I came from a place of need, never quite satisfied with the answers that I was expecting, right? But always revealed something about myself that I was able to take away with it. And it's never the thing we think it is outside of us. It's always coming back, pointing us back to ourselves. Something we can learn within ourselves to take us to a higher experience of something we haven't yet experienced. And what do I mean by higher experience? That whole perspective, not just this one. So what is it today, this week, in lieu of what's been going on, where you might be asking yourself, how do I trust myself more? How can I trust more? How can I trust others more? For me, that was my big signaler of, oh, I'm looking to either not trust somebody, not trust the unfolding, not trust the situation, not trust, guard up, not trust people, protect myself. And truly what I was protecting myself was from seeing me fully. And what happened when I wrote this book and sent it out to the world is this opportunity to really see me. And I hadn't been paying attention to that for so very long. I saw others. I did what others needed. I was a caregiver. I helped others so much that it became a habit. Other people first, other people's opinions first. Please tell me what you see of me so I can learn. Kind of became that underlying conversation, which is beautiful because it allowed me to really begin to accept and learn parts of me that maybe I had brushed under the rug or felt uncomfortable leaning into, to embrace all parts of me as I began to see my value, as I began to understand my unique expression in the world and how I've come to serve, how I've come to help others. It's not through my way, it's through helping you see you so much more clearly, helping you trust you, helping you believe in you, and discovering that purpose that you feel within you. So let me know how this conversation lands for you. Where could you invite in 0.01% more trust today? And getting curious when you're sitting with yourself in that curiosity. What would be the 0.01 next best step? Even if it doesn't make sense. Even if it means taking a walk in the rain, even if it means making a beautiful meal for yourself and savoring it, slowing down, writing in your journal. I don't know what that is for you, but you'll hear it. You'll hear that whisper. And are you willing to listen and cultivate that foundation of your own essence and your own trust and letting it take you higher so you can trust that leap just a little bit more today than you did before? All right, you guys, thanks so much for being here. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Have a beautiful rest of your day.